clear evening, the conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And so, the national anthems. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
So that's got things underway. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, that's neat. Unai Simon claims it. Safe hands. Here's Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Cucurella. Montero. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gary Rodriguez. Shapes to shoot! Early chance there, first of the game.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Turns and goes back. Montero. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cucurella. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Montero. And it's played forward. Now, who's going to be first to this? Does really well to win the ball there. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Montero. And can he finish it? Kubasi. Rodri. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Nico Williams going full tilt down the left. Fabian Ruiz. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Williams. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. That has been knocked clear. And it's Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Played into them, climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
That's an excellent interception. Over to the left. Montero. Gary Rodriguez. He'll try to keep this alive. Nico Williams, aim forwards. Rodri. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tries a deft little ball, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That'll be a throw-in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Gary Rodriguez. That's really well manoeuvred. Fabian Ruiz. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Cucurella. He is just caressing the ball. Looking for a decent ball in. Fabian Ruiz wins the duel this time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's been a bright start from the underdogs. Certainly got the supporters going.
Well, damage limitations is not going to win you the game, is it? So this is the only real choice, even if it is a tad risky.
Eric Garcia, gently done. Oyarzabal. Can he latch on to this? Williams. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Spain got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, 2 in double quick time.
Llorente. Moved on forwards. Cleared away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Aim forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gary Rodriguez. And it's played into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri played out to the left flank. And it's Ruiz. Spain making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Spain out in front with an early advantage. Nico Williams, and he's managed to get free.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box. They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Nico Williams clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Oyarzabal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Llorente. Eric Garcia. Spain leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out, and the score is 1-0. That's tidy. Pedri, and a chance! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Oyarzabal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now it's Yamal. Llorente. And here's Pedri. Here's Oyarzabal. And here's Llorente. No way through there. Llorente. Spain have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz, gently done. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It'll be a throw-in. Pedri. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rodri. Moved on forwards. And it's Pedri. Nico Williams. Yamal! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. And here's Pedri. Oh, he's found him in space. Yamal. Yamal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Gary Rodriguez. And he whips it in. Unai Simon claims it without any fuss. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams is onto it in a flash. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Ruiz. Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Cucurella. Lobbed in behind. That has been knocked clear. And it's played forward.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Yamal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Rodri. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. Played out wide. That has found him in acres of space. Decent chance! Just off target.
Oyarzabal certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Kubasi. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Forwards and with intent. Rodri. Llorente. Yamal. Pedri looking to add to his goal. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. That's been drilled forward. Calmly anticipates. Gets good distance on it. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Cucurella, who's on a run down the left wing. Oh, it's played into the area. Nico Williams. And here's Ruiz. And here's Ruiz. Cucurella crosses. And that was very necessary. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Defending of the desperate variety. Cucurella, who does have an assist to his name. Nico Williams. Now, this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Here it is, crossed in. Clears it away. That's offside. Yes, it is. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nico Williams. And it's Pedri. Gary Rodriguez. Out to the right. Pedri. Nico Williams going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's got away. He's free, he has got space. Now that's a fine challenge. Danger averted for now. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri. Llorente. Pedri. Oyarzabal into the channel. Yamal. Moved on forwards. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Rodri. Nice physical challenge. Kubasi. Llorente. Rodri. And it's Llorente. That's good play. It's run loose here. Lovely feet. And the shot! Oyarzabal is flagged offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's a cute ball. Cucurella attempts a clearance. Pedri. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Fabian Ruiz. Spain, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. And he goes cross-field. Cucurella. Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined. Pinged towards the front line. Eric Garcia cuts it out. Kubasi. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams on a charge down the left. Lovely bit of skill. Plenty waiting in the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Does really well to win the ball there. And that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Yamal! And they've got rid. Takes a shot. And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's onto it in a flash. Fabian Ruiz wins the duel this time. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Nico Williams goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Out for a throw. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And claimed it back swiftly. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Yamal. Rodri. Pedri. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Really well cleared. That'll be a throw. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. There's the shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That has been knocked clear. What a throw in. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. And a shot! Lacking in accuracy. He has found a way through. And he's running through. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. And that's a throw-in. Done delicately. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's in plenty of space here. Time to deliver. In once more. Nico Williams. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Yamal. Kubasi. Moved on forwards. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Spain, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So off we go once more. No reported change to either side during the break. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Rodri. Eric Garcia. He's going to be disappointed with that. Very nicely done. Montero. Montero. That is lovely.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Yamal spread out to the left. Gary Rodriguez. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Aim forwards. Time and again they are repelled. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Gets it away. Oh, this looks sharp.
Spain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Llorente. Yamal. Rodri. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Can he finish? And that is a truly outstanding save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And it's hoisted clear. Chance for a shot! Clears it away. Cucurella puts the ball in. Fabian Ruiz. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That has been cut short. Eric Garcia. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Yamal. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Driven forward. Unai Simon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Succumbs to the pressure. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Now it's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Pedri. Rodri. Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. And here's Oyarzabal. Up towards the front line. Is onto it in a flash. And reclaimed it in a trice. Llorente. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward. That is a little undercooked. Pedri. Rodri. Moved on forwards. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's made its way to him. And he's there to get it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. And he's there to clear it. And he thumps it clear. Aim forwards. That has been knocked clear. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Deftly away. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, that's nice. Nice control. Played with finesse. Cleared away. There will be a throw-in. Tries a shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Llorente gets it away. Montero. Montero. That's very neat. Oh, good spread. Drives it in. Al-Kubasi with the clearance. Gary Rodriguez. Pedri. Yamal. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. That pass has been well intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Eric Garcia. Yamal. And it's Llorente. Pedri. Yamal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. So who's he picking out? And that has been cleared. Aim forwards. Al-Kubasi makes the interception. Montero, played out to the right, picks it up out wide. Gary Rodriguez, it's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Referee has just said play on. Nico Williams gets it away. Gary Rodriguez, oh, nice touch. Gets into some space. Cleared away. Oh, sweet feet. Nice interception, well timed. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Strong running down that left flank. Now here's the delivery. And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia, gently done. Here's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Nico Williams. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri tries to dink it through. It's come to nothing. That's been drilled forward. That's a nicely weighted pass. Pedri. Yamal. Rodri. Llorente. Rodri. And it's Llorente. Showing good feet. Pedri chips it through. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. That's really well cleared. Spain have reclaimed it. Eric Garcia played over towards the opposite flank. That's an imaginative pass. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Pedri. Wins the duel this time. Ambitious ball here. And he's picked out the run. Gary Rodriguez. A heavy challenge. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Fabian Ruiz getting this one clear. Llorente. Yamal. Yamal's cross. That's the keeper's ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That has been cut short. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, it's come loose. Nico Williams. Over to the left. Cucurella crosses. Shot, surely! It's anyone's ball now. Gary Rodriguez. Montero. Oh, he's onto this. It's a great ball, and he's onside. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Gary Rodriguez. Oh, such a clever touch. Llorente. Moved on forwards. Pedri. And it's Llorente. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ball's gone out of play. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Eric Garcia shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Eric Garcia gets over and intercepts. Gary Rodriguez. Out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. He's having a shot! He's kicked it out, just.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And he's heaved it away. And that's aimed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Llorente attempts a clearance. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tries a measured ball. Cucurella. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Pau Kubasi aim forwards. Rodri. Eric Garcia. Out to the left it goes. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, this looks sharp. Calmly anticipates. Pedri. Nico Williams. Into the last 5 minutes. Pedri. Yamal looks to the other side. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams looking to run onto it. Defending of the desperate variety. Gary Rodriguez. Aim forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Moved on forwards. His interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, there's a probing ball. Out of play for a throw. Nico Williams. Eric Garcia. Rodri. Pedri. Nico Williams. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Nico Williams chasing after it. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Kubasi. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Eric Garcia, forwards and with intent. Cucurella. Pedri. Gary Rodriguez. Great defending, strong and determined. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Probing pass. Clears it away. A corner it is then. They've played it short. Has crossed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. And it's played forward. Llorente. And the referee brings it to a close. Spain, well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's just a case of reality striking, Peter. One side, through their quality, almost obliged to win it. And like in 99% of cases, this is what happened.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
recordamos a nuestros espectadores que junto a las torres de prensa del estadio hay instaladas